than 22 million real Christmas trees were sold in the US. Will their revenge give us just as big a number of kills? Fuck, I hope not.
No! Oh, god damn. Hey guys, my name's Dan, and today's reaction comes from Dead Meat. This is Treevenge 2008 kill count, and this movie, it sure was something, wasn't it? I thought about ways that I could sort of describe my feelings towards this movie beforehand to sort of hype you guys up, because that's what I like to do here before each and every reaction, like to hype up whatever we're watching. And I'm having a little bit of trouble doing this one just because of what the movie was. And I'm not saying it's bad, I'm not saying it's good. You take a look at the title, and at least for me, it's exactly what you think it would be, and I'm not going to go any further on that. What I am curious about, though, is how exactly this movie was made, because there seem to be a lot of moving parts in this one, a lot of things happening that I'm sure even I didn't notice, that I'm sure James and his team did, so hopefully we'll learn a lot about this movie in this one. But before we get into it, though, please do check all those links I have for you down in the description below. More specifically, Dead Meat, if you haven't already. It's a great way to support the entire Dead Meat team, and a great and easy way to support me is to go right below this video, click all those buttons down there, because that's what you see future reactions that I do, but also my channel to grow. Without any further ado, let's go.
Welcome to the Kill Count, where we tally up the victims in all our favorite horror
Yeah, I love that.
I'm James A. Janice, and today we're looking at Treevenge, a Canadian short made in 2008. Hey, if you don't like gross, horrible stuff, you should probably leave now.
Yeah,
this thing
probably.
is gory and has just the most heinous and awful kill in the end. You've been warned.
Yep,
Treevenge
sure
is made
does.
by Canadian filmmaker Jason Eisner, who's made segments for the ABCs of Death and VHS 2. He also created the great and depressing wrestling documentary series, Dark Side of the Ring.
Ring,
But before that,
nice!
In 2007, Eisner created a fake trailer for a fake movie called Hobo with a Shotgun. It was part of a competition for the film Grindhouse, which featured fake trailers for fake movies like Thanksgiving and Don't. Eisner would later turn that fake trailer into a real feature film of the same name in 2011. Basically, he was Rothin' it up before Eli Roth did the same thing with Thanksgiving. Though, to be fair, Robert Rodriguez beat them both with Machete in 2010.
Sure.
Anyway, in between the fake trailer and feature-length hobos, Eisner made Treevenge, a 15-minute short that he shot in 10 days. Treevenge shows what would happen if Christmas trees took revenge. I mean, fucking obviously, it's called Treevenge.
Yes!
On the surface, that's all this short is. The trees squeak and get mad and murder. But just like the best of exploitation films, Treevenge ends up having a point. The trees are depicted as suffering from war crimes, making them sympathetic as they turn against their human tormentors. At least until they go too far. I'm telling you, it's awful.
Awful. It's
Oh.
awful.
Yeah,
Oh, Soren.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Huh?
I ate the Christmas dinner.
You ate the whole dinner?
Oh,
Well,
that's a lot
most
of
of it was habit mostly. I just took a little bit here and a little bit there, and before
As you
I knew
do.
it, no dinner.
Look, Zoran, I get it. Habits are tough, but today's sponsor, Fume, can help. See,
Oh.
wanting a little hit of flavor isn't wrong. You just need to break the bad from that habit with Fume's flavored air device.
Flavored air?
Yeah, it's completely natural and uses no vapor. Instead, it just flavors the air as you breathe it in. It's kind of like flavored water, but, it's flavored air. Here,
Huh.
try this. It's a crisp mint flavor.
Oh, that's actually quite nice. It's very fresh.
Exactly.
Okay.
So now you can have a taste of flavor throughout the day without
I
plowing
even know
through a
this thing
feast or
existed.
blowing your budget on drinks.
Oh, well, thank God for that. I have been spending a lot of money.
Yeah,
do I
spending
keep
a lot
this?
of money on them drinks.
Why not, man? Spirit of the season, right? Now, you mind if I get back to kill count now?
Right, of course.
Yeah, you got
Thank you.
Yeah, just
Break your bad habit and join 150,000 customers who have already experienced Fume by picking up the Journey Pack or their new Fume Solano with premium walnut barrel and onyx black mouthpiece for 10% off at tryfume.com/deadmeat10 or scan the QR code and use code deadmeat10. That's tryfum.com with code deadmeat10 for 10% off. Last year,
good.
more than 22 million real Christmas trees were sold in the US. Will their revenge give us just as big a number of kills? Fuck, I hope not.
no. Oh, god damn.
The movie begins with a picturesque pine and a very 70s title card.
Yeah, this music got me. I was like, wait a minute. Did I take back a
Eisner's
time
paid
here?
homage to Cannibal Holocaust here with his shot choices and by using the exact same theme music by composer Riz Ortolani. It's
That's why.
fitting since Treevenge is very much in the style of 70s exploitation films, complete with a bunch of nasty characters.
Come on, you pieces of meat! We got work to do!
That work is a Rush song brought to life as hatchet, axe, and saw descend on the terrified trees. These humans cut down conifers like crazed horror villains. The evergreens are left beeping like Beaker as they're ripped from their families and loved ones. The trees that aren't burned in the most wasteful bonfire I've ever seen are packed tight
Seriously?
and packed tall as they're shipped off to be sold and decorated. Wow, that really is a whole lot of trees though. This opening scene was filmed at an actual Christmas tree processing facility, which producer and co-writer Rob Cotterill says they got for a bottle of rum and some kind words. On top of producing many of Eisner's films, Cotterill has also worked with fellow Canadian filmmaker Brandon Cronenberg on Possessor and Infinity Pool. One frightened family of trees finds itself in the back of a truck, which is unfortunately for them driven by this guy. He takes one tree for himself and gives another to his bud played by David Brunt, the OG hobo with a shotgun, who promptly hacks it to death with a pair of shears. Trees don't go on the count though. A family dad named
Thank
Jim McMichael shops among the captive trees, hoping to J-rock his family's socks off. It's not working.
Daddy, that one's ugly.
It's ugly.
He finds a much prettier tree, so the black guy bags it up and the poor pine is taken to their home. It's a very festive home at least. I mean, this place is probably great for those kids. The Holly Jolly McMichael family is headed by actors Jonathan Torrens and Sarah Dunsworth, who played J-Rock and Sarah on the Canadian series Trailer Park Boys. Eisner met
nice.
producer Cotterill while the latter was working on the show as an AD. Dunsworth's sister Molly also appears in this short and would go on to co-star in the feature-length Hobo with a Shotgun. In the McMichael family home, the tree undergoes hostile-like torture.
Make sure you screw it in really tight, honey.
Adding insult to injury, they adorn the tree with all sorts of bits and bobs. This feels like a scene where a torturer puts makeup on their victim or something. It's so
Ugh.
bad, even this newscaster knows what's up.
I know I wouldn't want to be a tree during this tree frenzy kind of year.
Yeah, especially not the tree that Lock Guy took.
Ugh.
Because his plans are just disgusting.
Ew,
A broadcast
God!
of the big town
Ugh,
square tree
hated
lit
it.
up acts as a terrestrial
Still do.
tree trigger. So the next morning, during present time, a tree grabs a McMichael daughter and hugs her so hard it covers her and... Wait, is that what I think it is?
It's not cranberry sauce.
No, it's not cranberry
Oh, it's
sauce.
Cranberry sauce. I mean,
No.
come on, it actually does kind of look like it. Jim
little bit.
yells, then gets a neck full of tree topper, which makes him bleed out all over his family and the camera. As for the little girl, she's squeezed to death before her face splats apart against the ground. God. One couple is making out next to a tree, because this guy really cares about the true meaning of Christmas.
Totally.
Christmas, I just wanna fuck!
Now you gonna die.
Oh my god, is right. This shit is ridiculous. This dude's over-the-top acting is only tree-topped by a disgusting double kill, wherein a tree branch goes through the girl's mouth, out her eyeballs, and into his eyes, and out his mouth. It's essentially sewing them together, like
Yes!
some fucked up Lady in the Tramp.
Yes!
Revenge's many grody kills come courtesy of makeup artists Lindsay Thorne and Henry Townsend, who would go on to do the effects in Hobo. For this kill, production only had a couple of hours to create fake heads of actors Glenn Matthews and Kristen Slaney. The nasty lot guy is the next to get killed when the trees hold him down and hack him limb from limb. He screams us into the big final set piece. It's coming, folks. We've got trees attacking people everywhere. This hectic finale was shot outside Cotterill's house, which was also used for the interiors of the McMichael home. With a budget of less than $5,000, production had to pull lots of favors from friends in the industry and locals around Halifax, Nova Scotia, where the short was shot. It's hard to parse through all the holiday havoc, but I see branches poking through this lady's torso, so I'll count her as a kill.
Yeah, that's fair.
Person pulled off a foam pole into snow, though? Nah, I ain't gonna count it. In fact, all the other tree attacks I see aren't conclusively lethal. They might be survivable, especially if the humans start fighting back like this guy does. But there is one kill that is certainly a kill, and again, this is like... they kill a baby, man. Yeah, and it's gruesome too, so like, heads up. In a scene foreshadowed by the sapling being stomped, the trees knock a baby from her mother's arms. We see her crying on the ground as the mom screams, and then a tree splats the baby's head with its trunk.
God!
I've never seen a more explicit baby kill in a horror movie in my life.
Agreed!
No, I haven't seen Human Centipede 2. Is it worse? I mean, that's basically it. There's nowhere to really go from there.
No.
So we just end on a wide shot that does show one dead woman being dragged away, which I'll count. How many saps got stuck on the count thanks to these fiendishly festive furs? Let's find out and get to the number.
Yeah! Oh! 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 What?
You're plastic. We bought you online.
Yeah. Yeah, you were, yeah. Yep. I brought mine online too. Well, mine's plastic as well. Mine is not real.
It's okay.
So don't come after me,
You
Trees.
wanna go get tinsel faced on some root beer?
Oh! Root beer! Yay! Rockefeller Center!
I counted 8 kills in Treevenge, consisting of 7 not babies and 1 baby. Also, this did give us a rare female majority pie chart. So rare, in fact, that this is a first for its gender breakdown. 28 other kill counts have had 8 kills, but none had a 5-3 majority female split. Interesting. With a runtime of 16 minutes, Treevenge had a kill on average once every 2 minutes even. I'll give the golden chainsaw for coolest kill to the lovers who were sewn together via branch and pine needle. May not be the most shocking kill here, but it is the most complicated and impressive.
Sure.
The machete for lamest kill will go to the lady being dragged away at the end. Pretty easy peasy. And that's it. Treevenge came out when horror movies were trying really hard to shock their audience, with all the torture porn and gross stuff like the 2006 Black Christmas. But it apes the exploitation style well with a decent metaphor. Just, you know, they kill a baby at the end. That's what they do.
Yep.
Until next time, I'm James and Denise. This has been the Kill Count. Thank you so much.
I love how dumbfounded he is by that. It's like, oh, they just kill a baby. That's what they do. Anyways, that aside, I thought the movie was fairly enjoyable. You know, you had the antagonists being the humans, and then they really made them like so over the top that they're impossible not to hate. And then you have the family of trees that are incredibly sympathetic. Obviously, with everything going on, of course they're going to be sympathetic, so their uprising is going to look that much better. The one thing that I didn't like, though, why do the what was it, the people who were collecting all the trees, especially the guy who, you know, did that thing to the bottom of the tree, I don't remember them getting killed, like, ever. And I feel like those kills probably should have been the most gruesome. But again, that aside, I thought the movie was fine. It's, well, he said 16 minutes. I keep on forgetting how long it was, but it's a decent, it's a good watch for that amount of time. But just like a little bit of changes here or there could have made it perfect. Otherwise, it wasn't a bad movie. Not really at all, for that matter. So that's going to do it for me here. Comment down below. Let me know, what did you think about Treevenge? Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Please check all those links I have for you down in the description below. And lastly, and most importantly, I want to give a huge shout out to all my $5 and up supporters on Patreon. Cruising, Wolver310, Jordan Bird, Capster Crovis, Amber K, Raymond Bright, Joshy, Chris Curtis, Haley Machinardi, Am Perry, Lorca, Vox Cacophony, Dancing Viru, Morgan Page, Ania Silva, Christian Siebold, Marcus Florence, Alfred Frioli, and Martin Tang Christensen. And I'll see you guys next time.